guys, and welcome back to the channel that is unbelievably over 100,000 subscribers. I cannot believe it, guys. This community has grown so much, and I can't tell you how thankful I am. Today is all about celebrating our achievements, basking in it for just a little bit before we get back to the grind and get back to work. But I want to tell you guys how significant this is to me and what a big deal it is. Me and the boys are gonna go grab some dinosaur-shaped pancakes for a little bit of a celebration, and then I got some cool stuff, some cool ideas for today just to make today fun, because it's kind of a special day that just sort of creeped up on us. You never know when you're gonna hit 100K. It just happened. Anyways, I got lots to say to you guys, but let's get started on this video. Come on, dude. You're gonna hurt yourself. All right, let's get out of here. You know, just thinking about like where this all started and where it came from. There's so much more history to it that you guys probably don't even know. Before we get going, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It makes a huge difference to me, and it helps with the YouTube's algorithms, help my channel grow, and it really does mean a lot to me. And YouTube's so much more than just social media to me. It's a platform that I can share my inspiration and my creativity, and it's been such an amazing tool to help me grow as a person and to hopefully help other people. Okay, buddy, what are we gonna do?
You put some chocolate eyes.
What are you gonna get? I used to have a YouTube channel called Menace Mayhem back in high school, and it was pretty awesome up until YouTube changed its community guidelines. We were like a stunt crew and we got kicked off of YouTube. But we were like one of the earliest YouTube channels. And before that, I was making videos when I was a little kid, like a little teeny tiny kid. Sterling's super excited about dragon-shaped pancakes, and the lady just said that they can only make Mickey Mouse-shaped pancakes because the dragon pancake maker isn't here.
All right, there you go, buddy.
Thanks.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna cut this.
Oh, you want to cut it? That's the dragon's wings. That's how he flies. Thank you. What a delicious breakfast. Where was I? Okay, yes, that's right. I was talking about our stunt group, Menace Mayhem. Now, so this all started when I was a kid, and I don't know, man, I was young. I was really young, like 12, 13. We were making really goofy videos, like putting on monkey masks and running around pretending to be monkeys. And that eventually turned into starting this stunt team called Menace Mayhem. And we had a bunch of cool videos, like funny pranks, goofy jackass style stunts, and it was pretty awesome. And for the time, this is like when YouTube was just taking off, we were doing pretty good for YouTube. And had that channel stayed alive, dude, it's crazy to think where it would be now today. Anyways, long story short, there'll be more about Menace Mayhem to come. I think we re-uploaded the videos just to kind of have them on there, and this channel's still kind of there. You can look it up. They're really, 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 really bad. All that just to say that, you know, I've been trying to make a YouTube channel for a while now. Right around when we got the invite to star in a show called American Idiots, I started to think twice about the path that I was on, making these ridiculous stunt videos. And I remembered that I had always wanted to be a firefighter. When I was a kid, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to be a fireman, and I wanted to pursue that career. And so, collectively as a group, we all had to kind of decide. I think Luke wanted to be a cop, I wanted to be a fireman. I don't know what Justin wanted to do, but we all kind of realized that the path we were on would not really set us up for a successful future. And we all together walked into the recruitment office and joined the Army. Hey! How was Costco?
Good, I got your Cheez-Its.
I love Cheez-Its!
For your 100K. Sorry I didn't have balloons.
That's fine. I don't need balloons. Cheez-Its are better than balloons. What about a cake? No cake? Sorry, guys.
Cake right here.
Ooh, I'll take 2 slices. Has got some rum. Yes, thank you. We got a big old stack of sticker orders that we got to send out. It might not seem like it, but these take quite a long time. It's a lot of work to package all these up, and I like it because I like to see where all the fans are coming from. I feel connected to everyone. It's really, really cool, but I don't know how much longer I can keep it up because it takes away from time that I could be filming or spending time with family. So we'll see how much longer we can do it. So jump on there and get your stickers while you can. MaxPal.com. We do the Army thing for a little bit. We ended up in the reserves, and I became a laborer. I think we even tried to do some Menace Mayhem stuff at this point, but the vibe just wasn't there. Like, no one really wanted to do stunt videos anymore, and so it started to die off. But I continued to film stuff. I just didn't have a platform to put it on. Finally got picked up as a firefighter later on. It wasn't really the job that I was looking for. It wasn't really a job I had hoped for. I was working as a firefighter on a nuclear facility, and all I did was inventory fire extinguishers day in and day out on a 10-hour schedule, and it was just a lot of computer work and a lot of just walking around and scanning things and writing on my clipboard. There was no way at all I was helping anyone. I wasn't doing anything firefighter related. I just was a firefighter after all the work I had put into becoming one.
It was miserable, so we had a 3-year plan since I had just figured out that I was pregnant and we needed some sort of career. We had a 3-year plan that we were going to try and get hired at a different department, and if it didn't happen within that 3 years, then Max was going to do something different. I think he talked about doing Coast Guard or something, but we were going to give it a shot for 3 years, try our hardest to change our situation, and if that didn't work, we were just going to uproot everything and make a huge change.
We lived in a tiny studio apartment that was just really, really bad. I mean, it had a 2x4 ladder to get up into a loft, and there was no insulation in the walls. Literally, our neighbors would smoke heroin, and it would give us headaches. And so we would have to insulate the holes with spray foam, and almost every night we'd be woken up by mice running across the floor, running across our beds. Not to mention all of the domestic disputes, and there was that prostitute that lived next door. It was disgusting. Anyways, during that time I was super depressed. I started watching YouTube again after quite a while of not really watching YouTube much. And I discovered a channel called High on Life. The guys were super fun and really, really inspiring, and they were running around the world making awesome YouTube channels and inspiring people to do more with their lives. And I was sitting there at a desk watching these videos like, dude, what do I have to do to change my life? Because this sucks and I'm not enjoying it at all. And so their YouTube channel pretty much reignited the passion that I had already had for life, that had been kind of snuffed out by the world. Like, it reminded me of when I used to make videos and how I used to feel when I was young and all the dreams and aspirations that I had. And so I decided, screw this 3-year plan. We were about to buy a house. We almost bought a house in that crappy little town. Luckily, I got picked up by my fire department right at that time, and it could not have come at a better time. But before that, I started making YouTube videos, which sort of reminded me of who I was and brought out the creative side of me. And it's hard to explain. It sort of brought me back to life and made me me again after those years of just grinding hard to get a job and almost playing a part of like the super uptight Army guy and the super uptight firefighter guy. You know, like I had to play a part for a long time to get that job, and I started to sort of lose my personality for a bit. And so it's been a lot of work, and it's been a long time coming. I've been trying to get to this point since before high school, and I graduated high school 10 years ago. So there was a point in time when I decided about 10 years ago, okay, I want to become a professional, I want to do something with my life, so I need to put this on the back burner, but I want to revisit it and continue to be the same person that I've been forever. And so now that's why today is so significant, because that milestone of 100K, it's just kind of a big deal on YouTube in general, and to me it really means a lot, because it shows that I set a goal, you know, and eventually reached it because I persevered. Wake up, sleepyhead. Hello. Wake up.
Oh, okay.
So much attitude.
It's a three-nager now.
Three-nager.
Help. Help.
Okay. What should we build?
They're cool toys.
Cool toys. Put up. Yeah. So in some ways the YouTube channel has been life-changing, but in other ways things are still just exactly the way they've always been. Except for now there's a camera and I do a lot of editing. Ready for Kids Club? Should I go full size? Hard to say. It's got some nice tasting wheels. How was your workout?
Pretty good.
Whew. Yeah, it was good.
I need to work out more.
Me too. I was motivated by YouTubers to kind of get my crap together and make my dreams work. And so now I want to pass that torch on to other people and help them with that inspiration. Because I know that everybody kind of has it within them. It's just a matter of like motivation, and inspiration, and confidence in themselves.
Confidence is hard.
Confidence is, oh, Sterling, we know we don't throw things in the car. You're like a sweaty man. Sweaty man of your dreams right here. I put half in a tank.
There's more train.
So despite us celebrating 100K today, I just want to make it abundantly clear that we are staying humble, that we are remembering where we came from, and that we know that numbers and fame are not everything. I know, that guy's not supposed to turn there. Yeah, dum-dum? I said, bitch.
Say that to me.
I didn't say, I said it to that guy. Home, and it's drinking time. You think you know what I'm up to with all this PVC? Stop the video right now, no cheating. Put your guess in the comment section below. I'll pick one lucky winner for a t-shirt. If you guess correctly, no cheating. Also, you have to leave a thumbs up and you have to be subscribed. Hey!
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I gotta do this.
You can help me with this?
Yeah.
All right, what are we building?
You build a this in there.
Oh, okay. Ready?
That is Slippy.
Slippy? Is it Slippy?
Yep.
There we go. There we go. Mess. This is glue and it's yucky. We're making a mess. That's what we're making. Hey, now, no sauce for you, child. No sauce for you, my child. So the YouTube channel has come such a long ways, and despite all of its challenges, despite the discouragement and everything else, like all the encouragement has shined through, and you guys have been such an amazing audience, and I can't thank you enough. I really can't thank you enough. So excited for the future. We have some big plans, big ideas, big goals. To hit 100K proves to me that I can hit any goal I set, even if at the time it doesn't seem super realistic, because 100K never felt really realistic for me, and now it's a reality. So what's to say I can't do 1 million? What's to say that I can't someday have the support and the funds to be able to tackle some really interesting ideas? Supercar overlanding, I think I have an idea for that. I would love to try it, but of course, you know, you have to reach the ultimate heights of YouTube before you can mess with that. The first 100K, you guys have given me such an amazing gift to have an audience and to have this outlet. It's amazing. So, if you haven't guessed already, yes, I have crafted 2 potato cannons so that we can ceremoniously fire off a celebratory round for 100K. Pretty excited, pretty cool way to celebrate, I think. It's been a long time coming, and it's something I've worked towards for a long time, so I really, really appreciate it. Oh, it's gonna be so sick. Des is gonna be my co-pilot on this. I haven't waited the recommended 24 hours to blast this off, but long story short, thank you guys so much for the 100,000 subscribers. It's amazing. It's such a cool accomplishment and such a wonderful feeling. Suspended in the chamber longer. Whoa! Yeah! Dude, did you see how far that went? Oh, it works! Ah! Yes, and it was safe-ish. Woo! Dude, that goes far. Woo! Yeah! You see that? These are freaking awesome. Say hello to my little friend. Whoa! What do you think of the potato cannon? Here's to 1 million. Whoa! Fuck! Dude, that's oh my gosh! It's all about getting a tight seal. Whoa! Feels so cool, and it makes such a cool sound. I can't think of a better way to celebrate. Whoa! That one made a weird sound. All right, my friends, thank you so much for putting your faith in me and laying the foundation for this channel. It's gonna be smooth sailing from here on out, and everything that's to come is seriously because of you guys. I don't put any personal money into the channel. Like, everything you see comes purely from making YouTube videos and selling merch and Patreon members, and it's literally, without you guys, none of this exists. And I wouldn't be doing half of this stuff. Probably none of this stuff. So thank you guys seriously so much for these opportunities. I really, really, really enjoy making content, and the more subscribers I have, the more content I can make, and the more videos I can make, and the more cool stuff we can do. I have awesome plans for the property here, and now's the time to just go for it, because, you know, I hit 100K, like, now it doesn't really matter to me what people are searching. I just want to make the videos that I want to make, and I have my audience. I got my core audience. So let's go from here and make some fantastic videos, and thank you guys again for having my back all this time. All right, guys, get some work done this week, but don't forget to live. Ceremonious cannon blast. Des, do you remember that story? Remember when my hamster died and we launched it into the valley out of a potato cannon to honor it?
That's horrible.
Why? It was a soldier's funeral. He fit perfectly.
That's what I'm going to do when you die.
I want to be launched out of a canyon into the abyss. He was already dead. Just so everyone knows.
Yeah, clarify that.
Just, yeah. He died of old age.